How easy is it for your customers to continually spend money with you? Like many people, I enjoy visiting Walt Disney World, and it's kind of fun to leave the real world behind for a few days and enjoy the attractions and the unique food. But what I love most about Disney's theme parks is the ability and the opportunity to witness this wonderful machine of commerce in an up close and personal manner. And they are certainly creative wizards. They make great attractions and rides, but their business acumen and their ability to profit off of their guests, it's incredibly impressive and unmatched. They excel at monetizing their customers. Few companies do a better job, and they are so good at it that oftentimes we complain about maybe how much we spend when we go. But it's important to remember that no one is being held at gunpoint to visit a Disney theme park. Everyone there is there at their own free will and is, again, spending the money they want to spend. So there is obviously an excellent value proposition at play here. Now, with us assisting many of our clients with strategy, I'm always looking for ways to help our clients increase their revenue. Now, many people, when they want to do that, the first thing they think of is to go out and sell new business to new customers. And that's certainly important and great. But the easiest and fastest way to increase revenue is to further monetize your existing customer base. The easiest people to sell to are persons that you've already sold to in the past. So with this said, you need to make sure on a regular basis that you're making it as easy as possible for customers to spend more money with you, that you are removing as many obstacles as possible, and that you are eliminating friction. Now, back to Disney. Here's an example of how they do this in their parks. This is a wonderful example. I'm going to load Google Maps here. If you're familiar with the Magic Kingdom in Florida, you'll know that you sort of enter here beneath the train station, and then you spill out onto Main Street, USA. That allows you to walk towards the castle and the various lands and attractions. Now, on Main Street, the majority of people walk on the right side of the street, just as if they were driving. So, not coincidentally, on the right here we have the Main Street Confectionery, which has sweets and candies and treats. And further down Main Street on the right, we have Starbucks and the Main Street Bakery, where people can get breakfast pastries, muffins, and of course Starbucks coffee. These two places are located here strategically. Disney knows that people are going to want to pick me up and possibly some kind of a food item to get their day in the park started, so they've conveniently placed it on the right. And the same is true for many of Disney's other theme parks, by the way. Now, obviously, Disney sells more than just food and coffee. So they do the same thing on the other side of the street. So when people are leaving for the day, on what is then their right side of Main Street, the angle we're looking at, it's the left, there are endless retail opportunities. We have clothing in the Emporium and countless window displays and entrances and displays of merchandise. So again, Disney has made it very easy for people to buy just one more souvenir as they exit the park. Now, Disney has made it very easy for guests to solve their problems and their needs. These stores aren't making people spend money. They have a wonderful value proposition. They know that many people want coffee or breakfast in the morning, and they know that many people want to buy a souvenir or some sort of merchandise to commemorate their visit. And they have located these retail opportunities incredibly conveniently, knowing the paths that their customers are going to take as they enter and exit the park. So, back to your business. I want you to think about your customers. What are their needs and their problems? And how can you make it easier for them to pay you to solve those problems for them? When considering this, you should start with your digital presence and your digital strategy. Email and social media are a great way, possibly the best ways, to remain top of mind for your customer base. Providing them with constant content and information about what you're offering and anticipating what their needs and problems may be. But it's very important to remember that you have to provide value. Just as Disney is solving a real problem for people, you have to always ensure that your content and your messaging are centered around the actual needs and problems of your customer base. If you don't provide value, they're going to unfollow you, they're going to unsubscribe, the relationship will be damaged, possibly permanently. So I hope you take a few moments to think about that. I thank you for watching, and until next time, for Ascend, I'm Zach Jones.